Today we are here at Whole Foods on Bowery, and we're going to do a little grocery shopping. So I'm going to go through my usual grocery shopping, and Gillian is here to kind of give my grocery shopping a makeover.
And I'm a nutrition coach, so I'm going to help Luis a little bit to revamp his grocery list, start including a little bit more variety and understanding the bases that we want to make sure are covered every time he goes to the grocery store. We're going to take a look at the list that you've got made already, and then let's try to revamp it. So as I mentioned, there's 4 things that we want to keep in mind. So protein, carbs, I like to call them healthy carbs because we want to make sure that they're healthy. Fats, healthy fats, and fiber. Okay. So for proteins, what do you have for protein?
Right now I just have chicken and beef.
Cool. So chicken and beef, awesome choices. But I would add in a fish there. And also when we're looking at things that you can use for snacks or for breakfast, eggs and yogurt, which I know that you do tend to eat eggs and yogurt. Those can be really good options as well. Carbs, so we've got whole wheat pasta and rice. So I would probably give you like a thumbs down on that one.
Diversify,
yeah, because those are kind of like the basics. But there's so many options that you could go for. Okay. So we want to look at maybe adding in some legumes, so things like garbanzos or lentils. I know there's some like fun like garbanzo pasta that you could try. Things like quinoa, sweet potato, potatoes. That I think some people don't buy them because you have to like prepare them more. But really, the time it takes to prepare rice, like you can prepare sweet potatoes. So no excuses. Healthy fats, things that people usually have in their house already. Things like olive oil, peanut butter, stuff like that. Those are good options, but we want to make sure that you are covering those. So for you, for example, when you have early mornings, something like nuts could be really helpful, or seeds that you can throw in your yogurt. And then fiber. When I talk about fiber, I'm talking about fruits and veggies. Those are whole foods. They're super easy to like grab and go, especially things like even vegetables like carrots, bell peppers. I like to eat whole bell peppers like it's an apple. So we want to make sure that we're adding in some veggies to that list as well. Okay. Cauliflower and broccoli are really good options. Kale's super easy to cook. Tomatoes, olives are an awesome healthy fat. Beef, and then chicken. So for snacking purposes, some nuts on hand. Fish. Canned fish, sardines are so good for you. Canned beans, I would go for the garbanzos. Hummus, a lot of protein bars. We've got protein, carbs, healthy fats, and fiber. And so fiber, that's usually where you get the veggies and the fruit. I think it's really important to know like what we're putting in our bodies, and especially now we have so many options. Yeah. So it's not like you're limited to only crappy options. So make sure that you're educating yourself.
Really healthy options.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing is also like making sure that, especially as someone like me, it's very easy for me to eat the same thing all the time.
Totally.
But that is not the case for a lot of people. I think a lot of people get, what people refer to as diet fatigue. They get tired of eating the same thing over and over again. I think this is going to really help me kind of keep things different. Well, thank you for joining us on this little trip, and feel free to reach out to either myself. You can find me on Instagram as LuisBNYC, and you can find Gillian.
I'm Bite Size Nutri. Also on my website, bitesize.es. I've got blogs that are in Spanish and English.
All right, well, thank you.